We are always told that pregnancy is going to be this glowing season, this season in which you're going to be extremely happy about having a baby, especially if you've wanted one for so long. And also that you should be happy no matter what. It's extremely glamorized on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. But let's be honest, the truth is that most of the times pregnancy isn't as beautiful or as glamour as we think, and it comes with a lot of downsides that nobody ever mentions. For a lot of us, there is indeed this deep fear of losing ourselves, and also about what's going to happen, and concerns about the baby, and concerns about pretty much everything. So I wouldn't call it such a magical time. If we even manage to finish this video. If you're pregnant right now and you're feeling some kind of way, mainly not happy and quite miserable and sad all the time and anxious all the time, well, this video is for you. I totally get you. First of all, let me just start off by saying that I wanted to get pregnant at the age of 24, or like actually have a baby at 24, so like kind of a young mom vibe, but I didn't have the right partner at that time. Therefore, obviously it didn't happen. And I'm actually glad that it didn't happen then, because obviously you do need the right partner and the right person to be by your side first and foremost. This is extremely important, and I'm gonna preface that. Pregnancy is an incredibly beautiful yet raw journey. Today I'm gonna share with you how my personal journey was, in the hopes of helping you out. And I'm going to share with you all the anxieties and all the raw facts that nobody, or like very few people, tell you about, as well as sharing you how to protect your peace, and that protecting your peace is essential. And you should always prioritize yourself, your boundaries, and never forget that, even while pregnant and when having a baby. This is very important, all right? My lovely daughter was my rainbow baby. I wanted her so badly, and obviously I still do. And I have waited for this test to turn positive for so long. Well, I had waited. And then when the test came positive, it didn't come with just that sense of happiness and relief that I would think it would come with, but with a lot of anxiety and a lot of overwhelming reactions and sensations that I didn't think would come from it. I was basically paralyzed by the fear of losing her. Every single week I had to repeat a test, and then I was absolutely consumed by the thought that something would happen to her, even when she was just really in the early formation stages. So it was really, really rough. Let's stay on pick. I remember I was waiting basically every single week for the next appointment with the midwife. And when I got told the first time that the first appointment would not be that soon, and it would be just a little bit of a chat and an overview, with no trying to find out if the baby is actually there, or making sure that the pregnancy was actually viable, I started getting very anxious. And I kid you not, even my husband was getting anxious because of me, because I had this paralyzing fear. If it was for me, I would go to the midwife pretty much every single time and ask for a heartbeat. But obviously that doesn't happen until 12 weeks, and they don't do it regularly. They can only start doing that at around 16 weeks. Therefore, it was nothing in this process that was reassuring me. Absolutely nothing. At that time, I didn't think much of it, and I certainly didn't think I would have antenatal depression, because it's something that you actually don't hear a lot about. They warn you about postpartum depression, but they never tell you, listen, even your pregnancy that you so much wanted can turn into a nightmare. And I will explain to you how people actually contribute to that becoming the reality. Leila! Ce faci, mama? Stai acolo! Ah. Wow! And then the symptoms came, or like the symptoms were supposed to come, and I actually didn't have many symptoms altogether. Lasă, asta nu, dai asta, nu. Oh my God. I was expecting a lot of symptoms that actually didn't happen for me, and that can be your case as well, and this is not supposed to be something that should scare you or should put you off. You hear and you see a lot of stories about women telling you that you will have a lot of nausea, you will feel absolutely ill all the time, you will vomit a lot. I heard that from my mom. I was seeing this in movies, so I was expecting nausea to be there. Didn't have much nausea at all. In fact, I only had a very tiny bit, and it was usually when I was hungry. That was another surprise. I was extremely hungry all the time, to the point that if I didn't eat, then I would get a mild nausea, but even that was not comparable to anything. As well as the aversions. I didn't have many aversions at all. Basically, I was waiting for these aversions to show up, nothing. But I did have a few cravings. Nothing crazy to the point of being absolutely obsessed with certain foods, but just very simple things. Fruit, watermelon in particular, and tomatoes or caprese. So, you see, nothing crazy there. C'è, mama? Then, down the line, as the months were passing by, I was expecting my bump to grow quite fast or quite steady and to look like more rounded shaped. And I was thinking, my bump just looks, sănătate, just looks very different. It doesn't look like it should look like. And in fact, my bump was on a smaller size, and it took a long time to actually reveal itself. I remember people were asking me at 4 months if I was actually pregnant. There was just nothing there. And it kind of blew up at around 8-9 months, maybe more like 9. So, you know, this is your sign not to take it as basically panic when that doesn't happen. And about the bump and the symptoms and everything else. If you're pregnant right now or you want to be pregnant, just do not forget to take the pictures, the videos, document every single moment, and do not get caught in that spiral of negative thoughts that you might have due to what I experienced, which is antenatal depression, and just document everything. The bump doesn't look like you want it, just please take the pictures. Take the pictures of the journey. Even if it's taking a while to show up, you will be very grateful to do that. I know that many people say that, and I'm adding to that list. Take the picture, take the videos, and just try to frame pregnancy as a phase of your life. It's not gonna last forever, so yeah, despite everything, just document your journey. Now, on that, I was also quite obsessed with how I should eat, what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat. I remember like I was very strict with the foods that I would and wouldn't eat, and I've received some quite diminishing comments from people that made the experience a bit unpleasant. But I will discuss this in the next part, let's say, or like later. Another infamous symptom that I heard nothing of before is the pelvic girdle pain. So everyone is saying that around the second trimester, that's when you're glowing. That's the best trimester to be in. That's when you're feeling the best out of all trimesters. Well, guess what? Not for everyone. Certainly it wasn't the case for me. In my second trimester, I experienced a lot of pain. I was absolutely excruciatingly in pain with this pelvic girdle pain, and also the lightning crotch that would just come all of a sudden when I was walking or doing anything. It started then and it just never left until the end of pregnancy. So that caught me by surprise, I would say the least. Another very important reminder is that God, excuse me. Another reminder is that the environment that you're in is very important. So basically, we are talking about the house that you live in, and in general, the environment and the people that you surround yourself with. They matter a lot. But don't get fooled, because a lot of people that may be with you during pregnancy may disappear postpartum and vice versa. So I wouldn't count on anything like that. But it does matter how and what and where and who. About the environment, I basically was living in another house, not the house that you're seeing right now, and therefore I cannot say that this is a bad environment, because this house actually saved me. The house we were living in before, it was a mess. It was very bad. It had mold all over, so it was practically a biohazard for everyone. It was a house with 3 floors. It was a terrace where you had to climb up 3 floors to get to the last room. And it was just terrible. The way it was just organized, it was absolutely terrible. It was very scary, and I was afraid that there would be ghosts in there. And I genuinely think that there were ghosts. So, you know, I have my suspicions. That definitely made me feel less secure and more anxious, and contributed majorly to my antenatal depression. And when people tell you that you should go out and you should basically enjoy walks or everything like that, I just couldn't. I was paralyzed by this immense sadness and this fear of absolutely everything. I did not make much movement at all, and I truly regret it. And in the next pregnancy, if I ever get to have another pregnancy, I would definitely encourage myself to move more, go out more, walk more, or in general talk about my feelings and try to figure out what's going on before it takes over completely, like in the last pregnancy. And like for the bump pictures and the bump journey, I would also suggest that if you can, do scans, but look where you're booking the scans, because some places, like the place that we've been to, it was a 4D scan, and they didn't allow my husband to interact with the baby at all. So it was a very sad experience, and it left us very disappointed. Although we did get to see our Layla in the 4D pictures and videos, it was just not the experience that we thought we would have, since my husband was just not involved enough. Wciąże nie tylko ty byłaś. That's one of the sentences that I was just hearing all the time. Another one was, dziecko wszystko czuje, musi być silna i szczęśliwa, and so on and so forth. I'm talking in Polish because basically I did not hear from my side many of these complaints, although there were some mildly due to lack of, knowledge and everything else, but it was basically just ignoring me. Then again, people will tell you, bez sensu, to nie jest takie ważne, jak ty myślisz, and so on and so forth. But it is. What you're feeling, it is very important, and just never forget it, and don't let other people tell you how to feel, what to feel, and when to feel, and what to do about your pregnancy and your baby. It is your child, you're carrying the child, you're growing the child, and you're not just an incubator. Just do not forget that. Another thing that people will do is not treat you the best ways, not ask about how you're feeling, not ask about the baby, but then want privileges because of their relationship to the baby or to yourself. And unfortunately, sometimes you can't really put any type of bigger boundary in place, But if you can, put that boundary in place, because not everyone deserves to be a part of your baby. So if it is a situation in which you don't need that person to be there, cut them off. And if when you're pregnant, someone is not taking care of you properly, and basically maybe you have a certain pain, like in my case, pelvic girdle pain, and the back pain was also something very bad, and they don't let you sleep comfortably, or like, you know, they minimize your symptoms, they minimize how you're feeling, and they don't validate your emotions. Just do not take that too much into heart. That will make your antenatal depression worse. Pamiętaj, to nie chodzi o ciebie, to chodzi o those people that I don't want to name, because if you behave in that way, you are not one of the nicest ones to be around a pregnant lady. Oh, and people will call you fat. Yeah, jokingly, but you know that you're not fat. You're carrying a whole human inside of you. They will also tell you that you're just being paranoid because this is your first baby, and they will try to cut your boundaries off. We have a concert, yes! You are not being paranoid. You are not the problem. You will get through this. Please hang in there, and remember, whatever happens, you did an amazing job. Another piece of advice I would like to give you, based on my experience, is do not forget that you're the mom. Therefore, whatever you're feeling, and you know, whatever movements you're feeling is the only actual way to verify how the baby is doing. So, you know, monitor your movements very frequently, especially towards the end of pregnancy, and don't forget to share that with the health professionals. Don't think that you're bothering them, you're doing the right thing. Please always get checked up. Do not listen to the older generation calling you paranoid, calling you extra. Don't, because sometimes that can actually impact the health of yourself and your baby. So please check up on yourself and the baby. You might also hear about superstitions, about not packing too early, not buying things. Do whatever feels right for you, okay? If you think that you need to be full on prepared and you want to start doing that by 12 weeks, just go on and do it. Just don't let people ruin that for you. Don't let that fear ruin that for you. Just do you. And another thing, you can never be fully prepared. No matter how much you think you've got it all together, guess what? Unfortunately, the scenarios are probably never going to be like you thought that they would be. And this is, in all honesty, what happens most of the times. Read the books, read the information, watch the videos, document yourself, and listen to what you want to listen to, and to who you want to listen to, but don't feel forced to follow any advice from family, for example, just because they're family. That doesn't mean that they will know everything. So yeah, it is entirely possible to feel miserable during pregnancy and to have really, really bad thoughts and not enjoy it as much as you could have enjoyed or would have enjoyed. So it is totally normal. I had that, and you might have that too. You might hear other people have it, so please don't judge them, and be near them, and be near yourself if that's your case. Oh, look who we have here. So do not forget yourself, do not forget your boundaries, keep believing in what you're feeling, and keep going. You're doing amazing. If you are watching this and in the thick of it, please, I'm sending you hugs. I am looking at you. I love you. We love you. And you're gonna do amazing. You're going to be an amazing mom. You're going to be okay. If this story resonates with you, and if the idea of self-care while being a mom, or like while preparing to be a mom, and boundaries and keeping your identity resonates with you, then this is the right channel for you. Subscribe for more and leave a comment under this video. Please share your stories. I want to hear all about this. In my channel, it is a safe space for this. It is a safe space to share and a safe space to talk. So in short, stay strong, protect your peace, and take care of yourself and your family, of course. Bye. See you in the next video.